Hi guys. Yeah, I'm not dead yet, quite. Yeah, I'm back in the shop. Can't even remember when I was last in here, when I was doing that drilling the jets. Anyway, apologies in advance. This is a bit of waffle, but I need to update. First off, the old hips hit a bit of a brick wall. So I'm still walking and standing with not complete comfort, I have to say. I saw the surgeon last week and he was pleased with it. Well, at least from the x-ray point of view, the mechanics were oh, I've got a bee in here, hang on. Well, I've got my raid at the ready, but I can't see where the damn thing's gone. It's one of those that would probably like to settle on some bit of exposed skin and check out its sting. Have to keep an eye open for that. Anyway, so sorry about the interruption. Yeah, the x-ray showed mechanically that the prosthesis and stuff's all brilliant. But the soft tissue angle, I just can't seem to get it right. And over and above that, I'm sorry to go on about health issues, but I've been getting incredible sort of chronic fatigue. I've had no damn energy at all. So with the hip and that, I really confess I haven't been out here very much, and I've still got loads I want to get on with. Anyway, ventured out here just for a little while, mainly to check out a couple of new lathe tools. I don't think I mentioned when I was videoing that bit, I said I couldn't remember where I got them, probably Banggood, and I think they were about 35 bucks for the pair and the inserts with free shipping. It's pretty incredible, really. It certainly suits me. I mean, I'm no high output professional these days. You'll see when I do a test cut, it's pretty darn good. Over and above that, apart from the fact that I say I'm not going to get out here again much all that soon, although I hope to, but day follows day and I don't seem to manage it. Anyway, at the end of this shop bit, I'm going to add on a little bit of drone footage. I know it's not machining, but I took my Mavic into Bedford town, which is my county town, and took some footage there of the Juniata River and a little bit of a look over the town. It's quite pleasant. I thought I'd throw that in. It's an amazing drone, how stable the footage can be. And possibly at the very end, if I can find the footage, a buddy of mine from the UK has been here and he's been staying at the Jean Bonnet Tavern, and some people out of state may even have seen it. It's got a long history, stone built, fabulous building, and I tried to get a bit of drone footage of that, but I had some problems getting set up, so what I did get was nowhere near what I wanted. I might throw that in at the end. It's such a nice building. Anyway, that is enough waffle. Sorry about it, but you know, it's like, oh, the old man's back from the dead. Oh yeah, here he is. Alright, anyway, this is just a bit of a filler again. Oh, and I've got some material from my friend Arthur. He was going through some grinding wheels. I think cut-off wheels, possibly, more precise. Anyway, I'll try and check that out. I may manage to put a video together for that later on. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. In metaphorically speaking, good to see you all, and hope to be back before too long. Anyway, bye for now. Well, I'm just prepping for what I hope to get on with before too long. I've been planning this for ages. I got this sheet of piece of plate, 5/8 aluminum. I've got it marked out, and I don't know whether you see the markings. If I tip it up, it'll just be shiny. I've got a circle there which is, I forget now, it's slightly oversized, 7.5, and I've got to finish up with 7 3/8. This is to make a pallet for my extremely old rotary table. So I want a plasma cut, and I've got this little cheapo device, which this particular one I haven't even tried yet. I shall have to readjust that. Anyway, I've got to try and do a circle. The plasma cutter's got an air leak at the moment, so I've got to get that fixed. But anyway, we've got a big circle, and then down here, probably even less visible, a small one, and that's for the lathe spindle. I'm going to try and make basically a stop so I can run in reverse on the threaded spindle. So anyway, that's something I've got to try and get on with. But I thought I would, one thing I haven't got round to checking yet, I got a pair, that's the right hand, a pair of these on 5/8. It's about as big as I can go. And I cannot remember, I almost certainly Banggood, and I think it was Pierre who put me onto several of these things, and I thought, oh well, I'll give them a try. You get the two holders, not the AXA, I've just got this set up, but 2 of those and 10 inserts. And these inserts, in effect, you've got same both sides. So in theory, you've got six cutting faces. I don't know what they equate to. I haven't measured the radius. It's quite small, but it looks reasonable. I'm going to take a test cut with that in a minute, just check it out. But the other thing, and this is Pierre's garage. He got me onto this because he had done a test. He'd done a test on some of these 1/2-inch cutters, and these have got, the ones I got, although I did try them on some steel, I wanted some other inserts better for steel, and Pierre was checking some out, and he put the links in for these inserts, which I don't know whether you can see. That's the shall we say the diamond insert. That's the just off square. That's trapezoid, isn't it? And then these parting off blades. Well, each of these was about $4 each, with free shipping. It was a short-term offer, and they had some left, so I grabbed them, and rather pleased, because these actually work out very well. It's funny, somebody put a comment on Pierre's recent movie when he was polishing an insert, and their comment was something like, "Are you so cheap you have to use Banggood?" I thought, what a cheek. I mean, using Banggood is not that bad of a deal if what you're getting is good value, and some of these things are very good value. Anyway, let's try that on the lathe. Let's just see what sort of cut I can get out of it. Not the best camera position, but I'm doing this fairly quickly. I'm just going to run at about 450, 500. This is just an odd piece of scrap. It's not very long. Incidentally, the 4 jaw is in at the moment because I'm too lazy to change back to the 3, and to be honest, I know somebody else mentioned it, I really don't mind using a 4 jaw a lot of the time. It doesn't take long to get a piece set up. I don't know, it probably adds maybe a minute, depending. Anyway, I'm going to take a cut on there. Let's see, that's probably ready for a touch off nearly. I'll reset my dial to get some idea. That was only 25. Not a bad finish. Not a bad finish. This is just a this is mystery material. It's probably basic cold rolled. I'll try and come in a bit tighter. I'll take another 25, which will then transfer into a 50. No lube. Chips seem quite good. Well, that is not bad at all. The tool holder has a slight positive rake, seems to be good. So, I don't take much more than 50 thou on this old machine. I suppose I could try and take a bit more just out of interest. It might be pushing things a bit on this. I'll give it a try. Well, that was plus 50, so that last section there, total cut was 100 thou depth, in other words 200 on the diameter. Tell you what, that ain't bad. I'm going to use that tool quite a bit if I can get round to getting some work done. Hey, this is incidental. You know what it's like if you discover something you thought you'd lost? Well, this thing here, I got this 30, 40 years ago, probably more like 40. And you put this piece in the vise. So in fact, put the pin in from the other side, so you'd have that in the vise, and you've got all sorts of rollers here for different size copper tubing. Got about 4 sizes there. And the other thing I did with it, which ages ago. If this goes in instead of that pin, you've got a corner to bend thin material. Very handy. And I forget what the other bits do, but I know going back over time I did quite a lot with it. In fact, I made looks like I made another roller for a different size, and a plain roller. One of these might have been for what we used to call Bundy tube for brake lines. Anyway, that's just a little bit of academic interest. Having discovered that, I'm rather pleased.